Hey guys, welcome back. We have figured out how to stop the loud tree breaking sound, so I have fixed that. I have also remembered to enable one of the other data packs where you can see right down here I have my coordinates, what direction I'm facing, and the time of day in the Minecraft day. Um, So we're going to go ahead and continue on our little journey to try and find something that's not snow. Oh my god, an igloo. You almost never see these anymore. And I'm sorry if you can hear my cat, but he is wanting attention. Oh, and it's got the downstairs. How nifty. Very cool. Coal. Well, that's always useful. A golden apple? Mmm. And we'll trade our crafting table because we can always make another one of those. Potion of weakness? Hi, bud. Let's make some more torches. And then we'll go ahead and grab that. I've always thought these little igloos were great. Mostly because if you were in an area like a snowy biome like this, and I mean, because you just don't see sheep, honestly, in these unless you're in like one of the forested spots. So I've always thought the little igloos were a great way to get a bed if you're just surrounded by all of this snowy stuff with no like foresty area. So I feel like even in the foresty area, it's kind of hard to find the sheep. Goodness. Feels like we're just going forever. Look at the puppies! Do I have any bones? No. Golly, I want a puppy. They're so pretty. I love the new dog textures. let me just take a moment to express my absolute love for the cherry blossom biomes and how pretty they are. And the sound that the petals make when you walk through them. Oh my goodness, so good. You know what I've never done? I have never built in one of these biomes. Maybe I should consider building here. Oh my god, bunnies! Oh, those are some angry guys down there. We don't want to. Powdered snow. Oh, hey! You know what? We might build right down here. This little valley. Or at least have animal stuff down here. And then we could have our home up here. And then, like, do some staircases and stuff down. And look at that mountain over there. That is just so pretty. That would be, like, such an amazing view to have. Let's get over here some. Not a fan of the acacia. So maybe like right in here. And then we can just kind of we'll maybe cover this hole up, or maybe we'll use it as a way down into like a mine. But I'm thinking right here. Yeah. This could be it, guys. I think this is it. Yep. This is it. This is the place. It's pretty. But it's time to take a break, and we'll be back in a bit to figure out what we want to build and to corral some animals. Until then, we'll see ya. Hey guys, we are back in our lovely little cherry biome, and we need to get started on some place to live. Looks like we have some cave. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be very nice. And we do have an iron pick, but I'm almost wondering if I want to save that emerald for when I have either Silk Touch or um, Fortune. Because then there's a possibility that we could get more than just the one emerald. So let's just light all this up just to save us from some mob spawns. I'll come back and get that coal in a minute. What I think I want to do is figure out the exact spot. These bats are going to get on my nerves, aren't they? But, they take too long to kill, I think. Maybe they don't, but I'm just impatient. I think I want to figure out, like, the exact spot in this biome that I want to build. So, I definitely want a view of that mountain because I think it's so pretty. So, it might be that we build. Sorry. You heard that crash. My cat was trying to get on my desk because anytime I'm talking, she just has to be involved. Um, I think I might fill in this little area here, um, so that I can build it like on this level. But I think I might build like right down here. So we'll have to get rid of some of these trees just because they'll be in the way. Or we could go more over here, do you think? Because then we would have, well, then we're kind of like on the edge of the cherry biome. I really want to be inside of it because I've never built inside of one before. I have always gone and stolen cherry wood from the biomes to use inside of builds, whether I'm making my walls or like accent colors out of the cherry trees. Um, you know what? This might be like a better vantage point. Because down here might be a little too close. I think I definitely want to cover that cave up though. Um, just for the aesthetic reasons. But at some point, we'll definitely go down there and see how big that cave is. So I think what the goal is going to be maybe, and you know what, maybe even, well, let's not go too far down there because there's a creeper. But maybe we'll get like a priority board going, or a goals board, or a job board, whatever you want to call it, um, going so that we can have tasks that need to be completed. Um, some terraforming for sure. Um, caving, because there are things that I wanted to do when I started streaming this. And one of those things was I just want to be braver when it comes to playing solo Minecraft. Usually on my single player worlds, I will not get very far before I give up on them and then go back to my like server type settings because I am a chicken. Maybe we'll fill it up to this level because this level I think is like the better. Because the farther down you get, the steeper it looks. I think I like it better from, let's see, yeah. So we might bring this up to this level. Of course, not with cobblestone, but I think we need to get a bucket. We need to get, I'm still sniffling, you guys, so sorry about that. I know that's not the fun thing to hear on on a video, but I am still sniffly. It is still a little bit cold here. It has warmed up, but it is still a little bit cold. And let's see. We have an axe. It's probably going to break pretty quickly though because it's only stone. We have a decent amount of iron though, so there's that. And you know what? We don't need these boots anymore because we're no longer traipsing over all the snow. Oh, I love these. They're so pretty. Okay, so let's start, just for the time being, chucking some of this stuff that we don't need at the present moment inside of our chest. And we'll make another one because we'll probably need that. But I think what we can do just to start off with is start removing some trees. And I think I also had mentioned getting a bucket because we'll just clear out grass and flowers by way of water, as it's a bit easier to do it that way. It looks like we got water coming down the side of the mountain over there too. Oh, bread doesn't go very far, but it's easy to get in the early game, especially when you've raided a bunch of villages. Now, the question is, do I want to leave that water there? Ooh, that was the world trying to load in. Sorry about that, guys. I know that probably wasn't very smooth. That is one of the not fun things about not having a very good computer. Sometimes the world be loading slow. So we can leave that water there. I don't see any need to go steal that water source. But we are gonna get some water somewhere. There's gotta be water that we can snag, and if not, then we'll say F it and go back to that. But I have a feeling down in this valley we'll find some water. Would you look at that? I was right. That's an awfully far way down. And that might be a little taxing to get back up, but uh whatever, we ball. Oh, little trippies tripping down the side of the mountain there. New recipes unlocked. Huzzah. I'll just make this a little bit easier. This is going to be quite quite an experience, I can see, getting back up this mountainside. Maybe it'll be easier if I go over here. Less of a steep incline. And you never know what you'll find when you take the long way around. There's iron up there. I just don't think I want to try and go get it right now. We'll come back for that iron eventually. I mean, if we find we need it, because the way our iron supply looks at the present moment, it's not looking like we're too desperately in need of iron. I think one thing that I want to figure out is, like, how badly do I want to try and, like, automate my experience um, in this world? Like, do I want to go and build farms, which when I do, I typically build them from some kind of tutorial, because as I've mentioned before, notoriously not very good at redstone. Um, some of the basic stuff I can get, but I'm also not very good at remembering mob spawning mechanics. So when it comes to making different farms, it's a lot easier for me to look up a tutorial and then just follow it. So that's one thing I wanna figure out this go around with you all is, do I want to do a bunch of farms, or do I want to kind of get everything the manual way? And if I do decide, or rather if we do decide to go the route of farms, should I do my best at coming up with them on my own, or is going and getting a tutorial going to be an okay thing to do? And I'm just not sure yet. So I think, if you guys are watching, if you want to help me decide, I would certainly appreciate it. And it would make it feel a little more like this world belongs to us instead of just me. And I like things to feel like they're interactive. I want you to feel like you also have a stake and a claim here. Well, do that the somewhat easy way. Probably end up having to make a new iron pick, but we're getting a decent amount of coal, which is always a good thing because you can never have enough. At least that is my opinion. I would say it's a humble opinion, but me and humble go together like, well, we don't. Not very humble, which is probably a bad thing. I shouldn't be bragging about not being humble. But it looks like there's nothing in here. That was a waste of durability. Oh, it is nighttime. Well, you know what? In that case, I could have looked at the clock down here on the screen. That would have told me it's nighttime. Oh yeah, I've dug coal out of here. I forget that quickly where holes came from. Like, where does this go? I don't know, Kelly, where do you think it goes? You will find that I speak to myself like this a lot. Very sarcastic, very self-deprecating. That's how I function. Well, these don't look like they have like a whole lot to them, but I mean they're at least fun to explore. I'll be honest, I miss these types of caves. When they used to go all the way down to the bottom of the world, and this was as big as a cave got. I remember hating them when I first started playing because I was really bad at finding my way back out. And then we got our Caves and Cliffs update, and the caves got even worse. Oh, they got scarier. Caves got scarier in the Caves and Cliffs update. And while they also got really, really pretty, um, they got more treacherous because all that open space, all that dark, lots and lots of mobs uh, tend to spawn in those nice big open caverns of space. I think. Oh, hiccup. Sorry, guys. I think we're just gonna have to risk it for the biscuit, guys. Just run home. Oh no, not hiccups. I thought it was just one and then another snuck up on me. Alright, well, let's just hope then that we don't run into anything too dangerous on the way home. I can hear zombies. Not sure exactly where they are, but as long as they're not following me, we should be okay. Is that regular snow? Yeah, that's regular snow. That's powdered snow, but I'm still wearing my boots. So we're alright. Oh, would you look at that? Intruder! This is our area. Oh god, not you. We don't associate with your kind. Okay, the last thing that I really need to be doing is... Hey! How? What do you think this is, huh? Okay. I just wanted to stop anything from coming in here, and I did not do that with the spider. So, well, down into bed we go. And now it is daytime again. So we're gonna take down our little panicked barrier that we threw up there and come out here and get rid of. Hey, that was not nice, mister. I don't think nice is necessarily in their job description. But let's start bringing down some of these trees. What level do we receive? I'm going to fill in this. We're going to fill in this. We're going to bring it up to here. Okay. This level. I should put that there just to remind myself so that I don't ask 10 more times because my ADHD self has forgotten where we plan to put it. Tree be gone. All right. That. Pretty. Okay. And we have a beehive over here. You know what I'm thinking? We could leave that tree. Oh. Well, that wasn't a very smart move, Mr. Bunny Rabbit. Golly. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that tree looks funny now. We'll go ahead and take the tree down. And since we don't have Silk Touch, we will leave the beehive. And then we will come over with a campfire. I don't know why I wanted to say sleeping bag. I'm just thinking about camping now. We'll come over with a campfire and set this up so that we can start harvesting some honey. Well, either honey or honeycomb for waxing and stuff, or candles, whatever we end up using it for. Okay. So we will make some planks, get that dirt out of the way, and a chest, just so that we can make this chest bigger. Huh, now everything's at the bottom. That's funny. Okay. Alright. Now we need a lot of dirt. So, where do we want to grab that dirt is the question, because we have holes to fill in, like this. Which we might not fill this all the way in. We'll probably throw some torches down there and like just kind of gloss over the top of it. Oh, okay. That could have hurt me a lot if I wasn't paying attention. Which I almost wasn't. But, you know, we could probably come get some dirt over here. Ooh, the sunflower plains. Fun fact, I used to love sunflowers. It used to be my favorite flower. But as what happens in life, things change. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, we might come get our dirt from over here. I probably should have brought a shovel with me. Yeah, this would be a good place to get dirt. We also have some sand that's nearby, so we won't be hurting when it comes time to get glass for windows. So we need a house. We need to terraform a little bit. Now, do we want to build the house before or after? This is an interesting little crater. Maybe, just maybe, a long time ago, a meteor fell and hit right here and left this crater. And then over time, the meteor itself eroded away or something. And, ooh, eggs. Those are always useful. Well, there's zombies in there. I don't think they can get out of that cave, but I also don't know. So we're not going to stick around to find out. We are going to go back over to our stuff over here. Throw our eggs and this bone away. Well, not throw it away, but put it away. Grab. We'll grab that to make a couple shovels from. And bed. Is the bed still in there? Okay. I just need to know if I need to reset my spawn, which I constantly forget about, and then I die, and then I'm upset because I'm 5,000 blocks away at spawn. The amount of times I've given up on a world for that alone. Because I traveled too far, picked up my bed, died, and then said, I don't feel like going all the way back. Because, to be fair, I probably would have died several more times on the journey back home alone. So, we'll come over here, and I guess we'll just start. Gosh, it just seems. Hello? Anybody home? Well, maybe we don't go knocking on. Well, not knocking because there's nothing to knock on, but maybe we don't go traipsing down random holes just yet. Even though we have the armor. Let's see what we have working with this way. Just more savanna? Looks like we got another decent cave down there, though. I mean, shoot, with my render distance being the way it is, you can't even see down in it. But we can go take a look. No one ever said we couldn't go just peek inside, right? We've only got 3 torches, so going exploring is not a good look for us. But we can just go peek inside. It won't hurt just to look inside of it. Oh, and it doesn't go too far down from this vantage point. This could be an interesting little cave to explore. Yeah. Oh, maybe it does go far down. Because if you get over here, that looks like Deep Slate. So yeah, this might be an interesting little place to explore. Terrifying, honestly, but incredibly interesting to somebody who is much less of a scaredy cat than I am. But like I said, one of my goals with doing this recording and recording myself in this world is to be less scared. Or at least to be braver about it. So, not the fact that I'm not allowed to be scared, because I'm going to be a chicken no matter what. That's just in my DNA. That's just part of who I am at this point, inherently, I think. So, what I'm mostly getting at, I think, is not like to have the absence of fear, but to do the thing even if I'm afraid, or even when I'm afraid, because their if is not really a factor. It's going to be a when. So even when I'm afraid, I want to look. We never even got any dirt because we were too busy running around looking for a good place to get the dirt when we should have just grabbed it from this hill in the first place. But no, I didn't want to make the hill not look pretty. I tell you, chat. I tell you. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with me sometimes. Alright. Could live underground. I mean, that would, I think, defeat the purpose of wanting to live in this pretty biome. But it is an option just to put out. I've lived underground before, but golly, it was years ago. Like a long time. A very long time. And I think I had even followed a tutorial for that, building the underground base that I had built. It was really nice though. It was really spacious because you basically, and it was before caves and cliffs. So I had dug out all of the space myself, but it was a lot of space that I dug out. And it ended up being really nice. I think it wouldn't be too hard to find the creator again, but I don't think I want to do an underground base because I would really like to actually live in that biome, in amongst all of the petals and amongst all of the pretty leaves that like to do their little, trickle down particle effect that they have going on. That is why I wanted to live in that biome. Otherwise, it wouldn't really matter where we lived if we were going to do an underground base. We would just have to make sure that we had enough space for it. So, again, here I am, not finding anywhere to take my dirt from. I definitely don't want to, take too much or take much of anything away from the cherry blossom biome because I don't know how far out in it we're going to be building, and I don't want to ruin potential building locations, or at least the aesthetic look of where we could be building something. Now I know anywhere we have to build, there is going to be a certain amount of terraforming that has to be done. Oh, I can take down that little hill, I think. Just because Minecraft doesn't always spawn in with everything looking pretty. So we're just gonna collect some dirt, and then we'll be back to start doing some terraforming. And I will catch you then.